Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about program number 11, which is about finding the average of the three numbers. Average of the three numbers is calculated easily by using a formula which is number 1 plus number 2 plus number 3, total the three numbers, and then you divide by 3. If it is 4 numbers, divide by 4. If it is 5 numbers, divide by 5. First you have to total the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers that you got as input. This is the idea of the average. But here you might have noticed that I put it in a bracket. Why? Because first I want to total, then I want to divide. If I want to total first, then I should put it in a bracket so that this calculation will be done first, then the division will be done. If I am not going to put the bracket, what will happen? First it will divide and then it will total. Thereby your answer will not be correct. So this is why, because always in programming languages the calculation of division and multiplication has higher priority precedence. So to change our priority precedence, if you want to make first addition and subtraction, you have to use a bracket as I have shown you here in this program. I hope it is clear for you until now. I hope no questions until this point to anybody. Now let me go for the next event, which is actually the actual program which I am going to do. File, new project. I am going to use new project as we always did. See, now if you can see here, there are how many inputs? You should have guessed it now. There are 3 inputs. Why there are 3 inputs? Number 1, copy and paste. Number 2, then number 3. So I am going to have 3 text boxes for getting the 3 inputs, and I have text box 4, which is number 4 here. Now you see here I have a label. Label 2, label 3, label 4, label 5. Can you see now here? Label 1, label 2, label 3 and label 4. This is for the inputs. I am going to have 3 inputs. You might have seen here I have got 3 inputs. Number 1, number 2, number 3, which I will total and then divide by 3. This is where I am going to get the answer, label 5. This is text box 4. To make my process, I keep one button. So the design is ready. Now in the label 1, I write in the text, average of 3 numbers. What is my goal? To find the average of the 3 numbers. In the label 1, I write here first number or number 1, first number. For example, I write here first number. Here I write here second number. Then I write here third number. Okay. Then I write here button, where I write here average. I write here label 5. Here I write what? Average. First number, second number, third number, average. So these are the things that you have. Now you can see here I am going to the font. I make it bold. Average of 3 numbers. I go to font. I make it bold. See, I go to font. I make it bold. 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 Okay, like this. Now you see the design looks better. Now I am going to write the code in this button, average. You know very well, output is going to be got in text box 4.text. So equal to, now I write here val of text box 1.text plus val of text box 2 dot text. I told you why I am using val before itself, because if I don't use val, it will not be considered as a number, it will be considered as a string. To avoid this problem, I am using this one. So I added the 3 numbers now. But what is important now? To add one more bracket here and to add one more bracket here in the front. See, you are adding this bracket in the front, extra bracket, and in the end one extra bracket, because I want to first calculate this one, then I put here divide by 3. Now the equation is very perfect, that first it will total the 3 inputs which I got in text box 1, text box 2 and text box 3. After that it will divide it by 3. After that it will divide it by 3. Now let me run the code now for you to see. See, let us assume that I have a first number 56, I have a second number 65, I have a third number 76. Now the average is 65.66. This is how the CGPA is calculated for you. There are 20 courses or 30 courses or 40 courses. All the courses are added and divided by the number of courses you completed. That is your CGPA. What is CMGPA? CMGPA is nothing but the major GPA, where only the courses that are in the major concentration of your course or your program will be taken for consideration. I hope it's clear for you. Now I am going to stop this and I am going to save the file. File, save all, average of 3 numbers. I am going to type here average of 3 numbers. I save the file. Hope you understood it very clearly. See you again. Thank you.